To the college ranks we go. Last night, Moravian College hosted the finals of its men's and women's holiday basketball tournaments, both Greyhound teams advancing to the championship contest. The women did so by defeating Valley Forge Christian College on Wednesday, while the men took down Kean University in their semifinal matchup. Mike Briscoe has the recap of last night's action.
The Lady Greyhounds tipped off Thursday night's action at Johnston Hall against FDU Florham as the teams had just one loss combined between the two. Late in the first half, Moravian holding a 3-point lead until Erica Blair gets it in the post, spins back baseline, and drops in two for a 40-35 halftime advantage. Just over 4 minutes into the second half, the Lady Hounds going inside again. This time it's Alexis Wright shooting through the double team, drawing the contact, finishing, and she'd hit the free throw to make it a 51-44 game. But the Devils would battle back, and with 5 minutes remaining, it's a 3-point Moravian lead before Jalessa Lewis knocks down 3 of her 19 points to tie the game. Then FDU with the press, and tournament MVP Kira Dayan will get the steal, go right at 2 defenders, and drop it in, and just like that, the visitors are up by 2. Under 30 seconds to go now, and FDU up by 3. Notre Dame grad Leanne Lively out in the open court and dishes to Rachel Groom for the nail in the coffin. FDU Florham wins the 2013 Moravian Winter Classic by a final score of 83-79.
We threw the ball away. You know, we got a little nervous, and that's the way they play. They're aggressive. They trap you hard, and they're quick. You know, we had a couple long passes, which we didn't want to do, but again, they make you play that way, and you know, give them credit. They did a nice job.
Both Moravian and FDU Florham now sit at 11-1 overall after the Greyhounds suffer their first loss of the season and just their 4th loss in 12 years playing in the Winter Classic. In the men's Greyhound Classic, it was the 35th annual tournament, Moravian having won 15 of the prior 34 and entering this year's final with a perfect 5-0 record at Johnston Hall. The men would have to take down New Jersey City University in order to capture their 16th tournament title, but at the end of the first half, the Gothic Knights' Milton Pittman buries the baseline jumper to give his team a 33-27 lead at the break. Ahead to 8.5 minutes remaining, and NJCU on top by 8, but DJ Strayhorn cuts the deficit to 5 with one flick of the wrist. He finished with 15 points on the night. 2 minutes left in regulation now, and the Greyhounds down by 3. Liberty alum Izell Dickerson right to the rack for the hoop and the harm, and he would complete the 3-point play to tie the game at 64. This one would go to overtime, and in the extra session, more from Dickerson as he took over this game. That lefty lay-in tied it at 70 with 3 minutes to go. Then just seconds later, Dickerson the steal and the easy deuce on the other end to push his team ahead by 2. And one more time for the sophomore guard working the give and go with Cameron Cullen, and Dickerson banks it high off the glass. He's your tournament MVP as Moravian wins it 80-72.
To be honest, I wasn't even thinking of becoming a guy. I was just trying to make the right plays and get the best looks that we can get because we needed them. Because we were trailing the whole game, so it was big for us to get great looks, and I was able to, whether it was scoring or creating for somebody else, I was able to do that tonight.
On the scene at Moravian College's Johnston Hall, Mike Briscoe, 2 Sports.
So first loss for the women. We know where they'll be at the end of the year. They'll be in pretty good shape. And the men, under Jim Walker, doing very well this year.
Certainly are.